Hi, I'm Noelle and we're here at PETITTI Garden Centers in Oakwood Village, and it's actually mum time. And I know it's not quite fall yet, but if you didn't know, mums are considered to be a tender perennial in this area, and lots of times we just use them for a real nice pop of fall color. But if you want your mums to come back and perennialize for you, you want to start thinking about planting them now. Mums love full sun areas, so 6 or more hours of bright sunlight, direct sunlight during that day. They also liked well-drained soil, and well-drained soil is crucial here because that keeps those roots a little bit more dry, if you will, well draining over the winter time. We don't want to see a lot of freezing around the root systems, and that often causes the reason why they don't winter over very well for us. So when you're preparing your soil, planting mums in the ground, do think about using a planting mix, PETITTI's planting mix. You want to have about a 50-50 ratio to your existing soil and to the planting mix. So 1 to 1, if you will. Go ahead and mix that into your soil and then add Biotone. I love this product. This is a nice organic starter fertilizer. It'll get those root systems established very quickly on the mums. Add that to the soil and then go plant your mum. The other thing that you could think about as well is planting them in containers. Of course, they'll look beautiful for you. So you can take a mum, go ahead and pick a container. It could be a ceramic container, it could be a plastic container, whatever you have on hand that you want to have that's decorative outside. You can go ahead and take your mum out of the pot. And when you pull it out, mums are very, very well rooted, so do separate those roots. You can do that when planting in the ground too. That's always a good idea. Separate the roots, and then you can literally drop it into your pot. I already have soil here in this pot. It's potting soil. I'm going to drop it right in there, get it snuggled right in, and then I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit more soil around it to fill in. Tamp it down, and then also, if you'd like, give it a feeding with Osmocote, and this will last all the way through. Go around the pot, cover those root systems, and every time you water, you'll have that fertilizer release into the root system of the chrysanthemum. Make sure when they're in their pots, they will get dry quickly. So do make sure that you're watering regularly, not too often. They can take a little bit of dryness, but you want to make sure that that soil is moist, draining, and then just get slightly dry before you re-water. These mums, if watered well and kept well, usually will flower for you for about 4 to 6 weeks. So again, good maintenance for your mums. They'll do very nicely. If you have some spent flowers or what have you, you can go ahead and pinch or prune them off to remove them, and they'll continue to produce those buds underneath. As we get into the fall, as it gets a little bit cooler, the mums will also last a little bit longer flowering wise. So the heat of the season will make the flowers, of course, bloom very quickly, but as it gets cooler, they'll kind of slow down their bloom cycle. Anything else you need to know, you can check out our Fall Mum Gardening Guide on PETITTIGardencenter.com. Enjoy.